When a tabloid like The Sun drops a so-called explosive documentary about Meghan and Harry, you already know what's coming. Selective storytelling, cherry-picked insider quotes, and recycled palace talking points dressed up as revelations. Their latest documentary claims to reveal the secrets behind Harry and Meghan's so-called downfall. But in reality, it's another carefully orchestrated attempt to rewrite history and paint the couple's courageous decision to step away as betrayal rather than self-preservation. So today on Meghan and Harry Tales, we're taking a closer look, calmly, clearly and honestly, at what The Sun doesn't want you to see. A tabloid documentary claims to reveal why the Duke and Duchess of Sussex left royal life, sharpening its narrative for maximum impact. But these stories rarely illuminate. Instead, they confirm pre-written tales, feeding us a simple, sensational version of events. This is the echo chamber, amplifying suspicion, resonating with our biases, and distracting us from deeper questions. The tabloids frame the Sussexes' departure as a catastrophic failure, a tragic plummet from public adoration. This perspective is misleading, measuring success only by proximity to a throne. Sometimes the most courageous act is to step away from an unsustainable path. Their choice was not a fall. It was a pivot to redefine their lives. Success can be measured by protecting one's family and forging a new path aligned with personal values. Their story is one of reclaiming their narrative, choosing well-being over expectation. The media's portrayal serves to discourage questioning the status quo. By framing independence as disaster, tabloids protect the institution they scrutinize. This narrative serves the institution, not the truth. Harry and Meghan have built a new life and platform for their work, serving on their own terms. Their story is not an ending, but a new beginning. A central tabloid claim is that the late Queen was blindsided by her grandson's decision. This paints a picture of a beloved monarch disrespected by a callous younger generation. But how plausible is this? The monarchy is built on protocol and communication. It's likely discussions had been ongoing for months. The term blindsided is an emotional trigger, shaping public opinion and casting the Sussexes as villains. This myth shifts focus from the reasons for their departure, turning a systemic issue into a personal slight. The real story is one of a family struggling within a rigid institution. Tabloids often use body language analysis to create conflict where none exists. Experts interpret gestures as signs of hidden resentment, but this is subjective and unreliable. Human interaction is complex, and body language is deeply personal. This technique sows doubt, suggesting hidden animosity and creating drama. The truth is found in quiet moments of support, not in fleeting public footage. True understanding requires empathy, not just observation. What a documentary omits is often more telling than what it shows. The tabloid narrative downplays the corrosive presence of racism Meghan faced. This was a central element of her experience, not a minor issue. Another untold story is about mental health, with Harry's decision to leave being an act of preservation. The documentary prefers royal drama over personal struggle. It fails to examine the monarchy's role in this crisis, presenting it as passive. These omissions are strategic, avoiding a story of systemic failure. Including these stories would tell a different tale, implicating the media and palace. The truth is more complex and challenging than the tabloids want to tell. They prefer a simple, sensational narrative, leaving important parts shrouded in darkness. Yet the truth has a way of finding the light. The tabloids focus on exile, but the truth paints a different picture. Harry and Meghan have entered a new season of purpose, channeling energy into meaningful work. Through their Archewell Foundation, they build a compassionate world. Their work focuses on mental health and online safety, addressing issues impacting their lives. This is not a retreat from public service, but a redefinition of it. They engage in humanitarian work, supporting communities in need. Their actions demonstrate a commitment to service based on empathy. They prove one doesn't need a title to make a difference. Their new life is a testament to personal initiative and growth. They are writing their own script about contribution and hope. This is the story that deserves to be told, a new beginning filled with promise. When headlines fade, the truth of the story remains. It's a story of courage, of stepping out of a predetermined path. A son refusing to let history repeat, a wife enduring immense pressure. Their decision was a brave act of liberation, a choice to live. This is, and always has been, a story of courage, a light darkness cannot extinguish. So, the next time a headline screams, "Downfall of the Sussexes," remember what's really happening. The same outlets that once mocked Meghan's race, her accent, and her independence are now desperate to rewrite her story, because they can't stand that she and Harry are thriving without them. The monarchy didn't lose two rebels. It lost two visionaries who saw beyond the walls of Buckingham Palace. And the British press? They didn't uncover a scandal. They exposed their own fear. This is Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm Adrian, and we'll keep telling the truth, calmly, cuttingly, and completely.